What's up, everybody? I'm gonna be talking about Malibu and these canyons. As you can see, we have pretty amazing cloud coverage coming up the mountain right now in this nice windy road. So this series is gonna be about Malibu. Malibu has about 15 canyons, roughly, roads that interconnect and they go up and down the mountains. But it's a pretty good, it takes quite a bit of a while to drive through all these, but they're probably the best. You get the best views by the coast. You get the best coastline views as far as going up and down the mountain. You get these cloud coverage in the morning sometimes, which they come in from the ocean. And they get pushed up, as right now, as you can see, it's just getting like, looks like a freaking wave. Looks better in person, that's for sure. So yeah, I just want to talk about everything. I want to talk about the conditions of the roads, the views, as far as safety and techniques as well. One thing, again, I see, the main reason I'm doing these videos is I see so many people online, and for years I wanted to do this. They come up in the mountains, because I'm a big mountain guy. As you can see, I have an Evo 9. This is not necessarily built for the mountains because it has a huge turbo and there's a lot of lag, but I love coming up here and driving. And I just see so many people online driving crazy. I get it. So yeah, if you're Mad Mike, you can't block, you're drifting the whole mountain, that's a different game. You got whole camera crew, you got the street shut off, you got walkie-talkies, all that stuff. It's different. But if you're just up here and you're by yourself, or you're with a couple guys, a couple girls, just staying in your lane. That's, again, I'm not here to condemn. I can call people out, the YouTubers and all this stuff, how they don't drive and all this stuff, but it's not about condemning somebody, about forgiving them, and try to teach them the way, the truth and the light, Jesus Christ. But that's another story. Anyways, to try to teach them basically to staying in their lane. If you're gonna go a little bit faster than normal, try to stay in your lane. Try to look as far as possible. Reading the conditions of the road. Up here is a different game. This ain't somewhere you can be really playing around. It's not a drag race, where you can just go fast in a straight line and requires a lot less technique. But I love that stuff. I love drag racing, but 1320, there's only one way to go, is pretty much in a straight line. Up here is a different game. There's more technique, and especially if you have a stick shift car, downshifting, heel and toe, left foot braking, trail braking. You got your hitting the apex. That's something all cars can do, like hit the apex, left foot braking. But you got these paddle shifters, you can do a lot more now. But practicing those techniques, practicing good driving habits. Again, you don't know what's up here. As far as conditions of the road, people, other drivers. Sometimes I've seen other drivers get on the lane and you're driving pretty quiet, so you have to swerve off a little bit and avoid them. I've seen cyclists up here all the time, so you got to be careful with those guys. I've seen people jog up here, and I just want to let people know, you're not always able to see around that corner, so that's something to be aware of. And it's not a racetrack, it's a canyon public road. So not only that, it's pretty dangerous. People die in these canyons, I'm sure, all the time, just driving off the mountains, accidentally, crashing, all kinds of stuff. So just be aware, be safe. Last thing I want to do is create these videos and have people get injured, have their car get damaged, have them lose their life. That's something I do not want. So yeah, I just wanna make sure you guys are okay. Good driving habits helps. I want to be a better driver, and I hope you guys do as well. Some people may not care about that stuff, and that's why this is essentially for a majority of audience. It's not for people so-called race cars and for built cars, whatever. It's for everybody. Motorcycles, trucks. I mean, if you just like enjoying the views, if you like driving, I love driving. Car meets are cool, drag racing is alright, but I love canyon roads. I love driving the winding, turning roads, getting away from that stuff, or getting away from stuff, and that's my escape. And so for me, finding an escape, some people work out, some people do other stuff, but for me, I drive. That's my thing. And I think a lot of people out there drive, and they enjoy driving, and they want to find places to drive. They just don't know, and that's where I come in, your boy Tap, and hopefully I'm able to help out. Looks like the cloud coverage is going away, but hopefully I'm able to help you out, navigate some of these places, map them out, come out here, have a good time, enjoy the view, get away from stuff, think about stuff, relax, and hopefully have a good time.